Hey guys, let's take a look at what we've been working on here recently. The base 10 system. You know about this, and you've worked on this one for several years. But it takes for once we start in the ones, it takes how many ones to make a 10? Obviously, you know it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a group. There's 10. And here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Then we also have the same here. Once we make how many 10s to make 100? Base 10, it takes 10. 1, 2 already. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now once I have 10, I can, whoops, I sent 10 of them back there. But just to prove the point, there's 10. We move it back over here again, makes us a new 10, which we can now regroup this way to make 100. Can always break it back. Well, yeah, I know they're not. Here's what I need to do. I can break it back there to 10 again. Oh, okay, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Regroup them back. And then how many hundreds does it take to make 1,000? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's regroup them. There they are. Yeah. So break it apart there. Get out of here. Now, if I don't have 10, which I just erased some there, which is good, I can't regroup them. This time I actually hit the right button. I can't regroup them. I have to have 10 in there to be able to make 1,000. So base 10, we always hear that base 10 is because you regroup in 10s. And once we have 10, we move it into the next group. Once we have 10 ones, we make a 10. Once we have 10 10s, we make 100, just to help keep it organized. And it's nice and neat. And just like when we have worked before, can you count by ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the same as counting by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, or same as counting by hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400. The base 10 system. So that ties us into what we've been working on the last few days, is the 10 times bigger than. That's because it takes 10 to make the next group. So 10s are 10 times as big as ones. Hundreds are 10 times as big as 10s. So 10 times bigger as we move this way. And if we go 10s to hundreds, it's 10 times bigger. All right. But then the hundreds is, since it's two groups away, it's 10 and another 10, 10 times 10. So hundreds are 10 times as big, 100 times as large as the ones. So if we put in a number 40 and 40, and 4,000. Let's compare those two numbers. I'll put 40 here. Let's put 4,000 here. Got my group of 3. That's a house. That's where my comma would be, is right here in between houses. Okay, so there's 4,000, there's 40. How much bigger is this 4 than that 4? Because obviously 4,000 is bigger than 40. You know that. So how much bigger is it? Well, we just look at our places here. We have 1, 2 more place value spots. So we know that's times 10 and times another 10. 10 times 10 is 100. So 4,000 is 100 times larger than 40. And we can easily then, the little cheat or the little trick to it is there's 1, 2 spots, 1, 2 place value spots. 10, 100. There it is. Let's apply this into a few questions that we've been working with. Let's see. I got to remember what I'm doing here. That's what we do. And I'm going to this. There it is. Now, when I have this pulled up, what I want to use this also. All right, now I got to go back to the bin. The stadium holds 40,000 seats, number one here. How many thousands would equal 400,000 ones? Well, 400,000 ones, we're going to come from the ones place here. We're not going to put a 4 in there because that would just be 4. We're just going to make 400,000. Because that's what 400,000 is. It's 400,000 ones. All right. But how many thousands would it be? Well, here's our 1,000s right here. So they want to know how many thousands it would be. So we're simply going to, we want to know here. So I know 40,000 is 2 place value spots higher. Okay, so that means this number is a 1/10 smaller. And then it's a 100th smaller. But the way we've been working on it so far, the main way we've worked on it is how much larger it is. So that means from the ones, it would be 10 times larger. This 4 would be 10 times larger. And it would be 100 times larger than the ones. So it depends on how we're looking at it. If we're looking at it this way, this 100,000 is 100 times larger than the 1,000. If we're looking at it this way, the 1,000 is 100th smaller than the 100,000. All right. But the easy little trick here is there's 2 more place value spots on here for the big number. For this big number, there's 2 more place value spots, right? There's 1, 2, because we want to find 1,000. So simply, we're just going to take 2 of those place values away. So if we were to take, I don't want to write it up here, but let me put it back down here. 400,000. Let's take 2 of these 2 spots away. Get rid of them. Okay.